Okay, it's kind of a rinse and repeat cycle, I guess. Again, using the Utah Spirit Trail trophy glass and a nice square chunk of clear ice. If you want to learn how to do clear ice, I think it's kind of a cool process. Again, for people that really like cocktails, it's just you spend 5 minutes making a cocktail and then you stick some chunky, gross looking piece of ice in there and it just kind of ruins the cocktail. So that's why a lot of people are going to the clear ice, but there's all kinds of YouTube videos for that. I'm not going to bore you with it. Again, this is just basic cocktail stuff. You know, a couple of ingredients. Again, that you can get locally. I'm not going to try to thrill you with different techniques or anything, because honestly, I'm not, at the end of the day, I'm not a bartender. But I do understand that some people fear the cocktail a little bit, get intimidated again at the DABC. You see all the cocktails, and then you go over to the DABC or one of the grocery stores and you see all these mixes and bitters and, you know, different flavors, and it gets a little bit much. These are just a couple of cocktails that you can make of, you know, they're mules, right? Really anything with ginger beer. In most places they call it a mule. So just this a solid cocktail for the end of, like the end of the afternoon, hot day, cool of the evening. You know, generally a lighter drink is going to be more like refreshing, spirited, I guess. And a darker cocktail is going to be, I think, for me at least, it tends to be a little warmer, and it's great for like a fall, Christmas, February after skiing or snowboarding. Also great little drinks. These ones, seriously, 2-minute cocktails. You can get the ingredients anywhere in the store. My preferred ginger beer is the Stoli. I know the Fever Tree is easily purchased at any one of the stores. I just, like I said, everybody has a preference, so I prefer the Stoli. So it's got the ice in the Spirit Trail trophy glass, and I was just going to use a little bit of the High West Silver whiskey. It's a Western oat whiskey. By the way, High West is the oldest distillery in the state of Utah. They opened their doors in 2007, so really since, you know, from like the 1800s when they stopped distilling in the state of Utah. It wasn't really until 2007 until High West opened in Park City that people actually started doing distilling again. So they really opened the door for a lot of the distilleries that are open now. They were followed by Ogden's Own, and then you had Beehive and Sugar House opened up after that, and again, we're just kind of growing, the trail's growing. All of that data, by the way, is on the trail in the Spirit Trail Guide. It's on the website, Facebook page, Instagram to an extent. We're on Twitter now. You can get all kinds of information about any of the local distilleries, and again, it's an amazing adventure. But let's get to the cocktail, shall we? So we're gonna go. This is an oat whiskey. So what I know, I did 2 ounces on the Porter's Fire. I usually do about 1.5 ounces on this. The oat flavoring of the whiskey really kind of sets its own pace, so you don't really have to overwhelm it with anything. Not saying that you have to do that with the Porter's Fire, but it also has its own flavor. I just really like that cinnamon note. Honestly, I think it goes great with the ginger beer, so I like just a little bit more of that. So, but anyway, so let's go ahead and put 1.5 ounces of this oat in there, oat whiskey. There we go. And then we're going to do a little bit of my preferred, again, ginger beer. Oh, we don't need that. We're just going to top it off, right? A little bit of a lighter, seltzer-y kind of drink. Again, I'm going to use an orange. Kind of give it the aromatics and a little bit of the flavoring as well of an orange. Whoop. Man, I'm still terrible at this. Like I said, I am no bartender. Here we go. So give it a little twist. Terrible. bartenders out there, I apologize for this one already. They just kind of rimming around the glass, outside the glass. The reason why they do that, you see the bartenders do that, is because as you bring it to your mouth, your olfactory senses, your nose is one of the strongest senses that you have. So, or if not the strongest sense that you have in most cases. So when you're bringing it up, you know, that smell that you get will affect the flavor that goes into your mouth, or that you pick up off of the cocktail. So it's really important to kind of get like I said, those aromatics. But then it also helps the flavor. That I like orange, so for me, those kinds of cocktails with oranges in there is pretty all right. So again, cheers. Oh yeah. See, that oat is just fantastic with the ginger beer, a little bit of orange in there. It really just makes for a fantastic cocktail. So just again, a couple of cocktails using the High West Silver and the Porter's Fire. Quick cocktails, less than a few minutes if you're not gabbing the whole time. But there you go. Thanks.